What's up, Studio 17? I'm Beastmaster, and I'm joined with my homie, Panic 17, my co host, if you will. And today we are here to chop it up with y'all on Studio 17, Friday Night Live. I'm the first of many live streams you're going to see right here tonight. I believe I'm being followed up by DC Fago guy and the rest of the Studio 17 crew. So welcome. I see everyone flooding in the chat already. Shout out to all you guys. And how you doing, Panic? I mean, I feel like we're doing every Saturday afternoon, except it's early. It's Friday night. What the hell?
Right. No, I'm doing about the same, just chilling. It's been windy as fuck today, so that's kind of annoying. But other than that, not too bad.
Right on. I'm having a good day. I feel like I got something done today that has been looming over me practically all year. And that's because, you know how we had that fucking winter that never ended? And, well, I don't know about where you live, but we were still getting snowstorms, and it was just winter all the way up until springtime, you know? We barely
Yeah,
had a spring.
yeah, we don't really get it like that, man.
All
Like,
right. Well, you don't get it, but what I'm trying to say is during the snowstorms that we had in the springtime, right, earlier this year,
yeah,
uh,
y'all got it. Yeah.
I got this crack on my windshield, and it was just the size of a quarter. And
Mm.
so we were on our way to a show. By the time the show was over, that crack had like spider crawled like up and over, you know, and this is on the passenger side of the window. So then, like the next day, it continued to crawl like up and then down, and yeah. So this was like a half a year ago, and I had not gotten it fixed yet for no good reason. Not even going to make an excuse. I just knew that it was an easy fix. I just had to make a call, but it didn't look like it was about to, implode,
Right.
shatter in my face. So I put it off.
Uh,
Now it has started to crawl in front of my line of vision. So now this crack that starts on this side is all the way up and down, and now it's over here and almost all the way to the other side of the fucking windshield. And I'm like, all right, now maybe I'm thinking that now that it's in front of my face, maybe I should get this fixed.
right. Well, I almost didn't let you finish. So I was like, hey, I got a crack too.
You do?
Well, no, but seriously, I'd say last year sometime I got a chip on my windshield, and I forgot where we got it, but there's like a little kit that you can get, and it like seals it up. There's still like a little where you can see the chip from the inside, but it's not. It never crawled across the window though. So yeah, you gotta catch that shit early, man.
From the inside. You make it sound like you can fix the chip in your windshield, but you'll never actually like its feelings will always be hurt.
Right. Well, not like from the outside, it's filled in, but it's like on the inside, you could see where the chip was.
Right.
That
Well,
makes sense.
I finally made the appointment, and tomorrow uh, I got the glass people coming to swap out my windshield. I'm finally getting it fixed. I found out that we're getting snow on Sunday, so talk about last minute because I don't want to get up at 4 in the morning, go out to my car, and find it has been caved in with snow. Right, all
Right.
into the dash and all. And so it's just like snow and glass, fucking all over the seats.
Anytime I think of a like a windshield exploding, I don't know if you ever seen this movie back in the day. I think of Black Hawk Down when they're driving the Humvee and the fucking glass implodes and the guy gets fucking glass in his face and he's like all freaking out and the sergeant next to him's like holding the fucking steering wheel while he's trying to drive and his face is full of glass. Yeah, that was an intense movie back in the day.
I can't help but think of my favorite Christmas movie because tomorrow is December 1st already. Can you believe how fucking fast this year has flown by?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
But everybody knows that Die Hard with Bruce Willis is a Christmas movie, and you
It's
know
not.
the.
God damn it. God
Oh,
damn it.
are you one of them? I feel
No,
like I'm talking to a
I've never
flat
even watched
earther
it.
right now. Get out of here.
No, I've never
Get
even watched
the fuck out of here. Look, I respect everybody's different views and opinions, but get the fuck out of here if you don't think Die Hard's a Christmas movie. Fuck off.
it. No, I'm waiting on Ralphie. Come on.
I feel you. Now check this out. I bought A Christmas Story digitally, like on it was on sale with its sequel. Have you ever seen A Christmas Story 2?
I haven't.
All right, well, neither have I. And guess what I'm doing this year? I'm gonna get high as fuck and watch that because I bet it's amazing. I've never seen it. All right, my first thought is it's gonna suck. But then
Yeah.
my best friend told me he loved it. He said it's better than the original. And I know that he has a problem with certain classics. So when they make a sequel, he actually enjoys that shit more than the classic. But I digress. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to start watching the shit out of every Christmas movie I can. Everything from Gremlins to Gremlins 2. Gremlins 2 wasn't Christmas, but Die Hard and Die Hard 2.
So I remember a couple of years you actually went to Ralphie's home, right?
Yeah, well, that's that. I believe that was in 2011. My girlfriend at the time and we went to Twisted's New Year's Evil 5, and it was in Ohio. So that's where the house is. That's where the Christmas Story took place. Yeah, Ohio.
What town?
You're gonna quiz me on that shit? I don't remember, man. But we also went to the Rock and Roll History Museum, which was fucking awesome. They would not let me take videos in there. I was pissed.
Maybe if I make it to the gathering this year, maybe I'll try and make a trip to go see Ralphie's house. That'd be cool.
It is cool because you can walk through the whole house. And then across the street, they have the gift shop where they have everything you can imagine. Like they had too much. It was like on some Disney or like the band Kiss, just like they had everything that you could. It was like Psychopathic merch. They just had everything you could think of,
Right.
But so listen, man. I figured since, by the way, we're not even 10 minutes into this live stream, and we got 1 hour here to entertain the folks at Studio 17, and I made a video announcing this shit over on Carnival Spirits. Hopefully, some of our regulars who maybe weren't aware of this channel have now subscribed, and hopefully, you guys at Studio 17. Enjoy, I guess you could say the podcasting talents of Panic and myself. I just love chopping it up with my Juggalo homies. So we do it every Saturday afternoon and, occasionally churn out videos as well. But yeah, Panic, I didn't know if you were going to make it or not. So I had some ideas. I was going to just do a little screen share real quick, do a formal introduction of myself and Carnival Spirits, just for anyone who doesn't know me. And then we're going to jump into a game of 17 Juggalo Clown Libs. If you don't remember, we did this on the 100th episode of every Saturday afternoon. I got this at the gathering this year, and it's fucking sick. So we played, I think, 1 or 2 games. Yeah, we did 1, 2. All right, we did 3. So maybe we'll do a few more, and that means I'm going to need help from the live viewers in the chat. I'm going to be asking you guys for, adjectives and verbs and drugs, numbers, flavors, feelings, nouns, places, adjectives, more drugs, body parts, locations, plural nouns, first nouns, verbing. You get the point, man. We're playing clown libs, and this is going to be the shit. I really enjoyed. Were you here for this when we did this? Yeah. Okay. I still have everybody's answers written in here.
Shit.
So I can't remember what we did though. Did we say the first person, or was it everybody submit a word and then we pick our favorite? I don't know.
I can't remember. It's been a while.
All right. Well, we're not going to play with any hard and fast rules. We're just going to have fun. But yeah, so let me just get the formal introductions out of the way. Just give a little bit of. Let me turn the screen share on. We're just going to give a second to look at. Let's see. Is it this one? All right. So I threw up, here we go. We can see us now. So I went into YouTube. We're looking at my YouTube screen, and I typed in Carnival Spirits, and I said search just to see what would come up when you search Carnival Spirits. Obviously, our channel is the first thing that comes up, and this week, Panic, or next week, is Carnival Spirits' 7th anniversary. Can you believe that shit?
It's hard to believe, man. I mean, it's easy to believe because it's been a few years, but it's just weird that we've been around.
You joined like a half a year in, so for you, it's over 6 years, anyways. Practically the same, Yeah. in the big scheme of things, really.
Yeah.
But this is great, man. I love seeing the videos that are chosen. Scotty's doing his react videos. This old ass DC Fago guy video is still one of the most viewed videos we got. This is cool. We got Tales from the Lotus Pods takeover live stream they did when we had the Juggalo takeover Thanksgiving week. Our Juggalo Jedi Council videos, those were amazing. We got to do more of those.
Yep.
I thought Chaos was going to go live on Halloween, but obviously I was at Hallowicked this year in Detroit, so I couldn't. This right here, see this? Squeegee Mac visits Carnival Spirits. That's one of my favorite videos from Juggalo Takeover Week. If you guys have not seen that, you got to check it out. Shout out to Brooklyn Menace for all the. I was about to give a shout out to, but I don't want to divulge his real identity. But Squeegee Mac, performance of a lifetime. So anybody who's not familiar with Carnival Spirits, I highly recommend this video. The 2017 Psychopathic Records Year of the Juggalo recap. I know it's a 40-minute long video, but it's well worth it. It features a lot of us from the channel. Cali Green Too Fresh put that together with my help, and he'll go live. Who else goes live? Panic. Don Chaos. He goes live often. Hours of Chaos. Shanzi. He's known to jump on a live stream once in a while and get shit faced with y'all.
I'm trying to find different phone streaming apps that'll work, because I have trouble with streaming for some reason. My computer, it got too much shit. It's too slow, and I seem to have a trouble with lagging. So that's my problem as far as streaming goes.
Gotcha. All right. The last thing I'm going to show you on this page is this video right here. Check this out.
Oh yeah.
Hello, creeps. It's me, John Kassir, the voice of the Crypt Keeper. Sending a shout out to the Beastmaster and the Juggalo family at Spirits of the Dark Carnival. And you can find them dead or alive at carnivalspirits.com. They're dying to see you there.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
That dude is the shit. That guy, man, we got along famously. I connected with him at the Worcester Rock and Shock. That's a yearly event that Twisted performs at in the fall, Halloween time. But let me stop this screen share here for a quick minute. Yo, shout out to the 17 live viewers out there. Motherfuckers, if you're in the chat, let me know. And if you're down to play Juggalo Clown Libs with us in just a few, let's call it the second half of the show. So we still got another 15 minutes before we're going to kick that off. But yeah, so me and the Crypt Keeper, holy shit, man, we're like best friends now. We were talking forever. He's a really, really good guy. And at that time, this was a few years ago, but at that time, there was talks of M. Night Shyamalan rebooting Tales from the Crypt.
I've heard that it's actually, but I forgot who brought this up last time. So the Crypt Keeper, that's supposed to come back, but I also think what's his name, Key or Pill, I forgot what name it is, but I think he's also bringing back Twilight Zone.
Okay, because this is what the confusion was. I thought someone said he was bringing back Tales from the Crypt, but was it Twilight Zone?
I think it's Twilight Zone.
Okay. So then there is no confusion. M. Night Shyamalan is the one who's bringing back Tales from the Crypt.
Right.
These other guys are doing Twilight. Hey, bring them back. Bring them both back. I love the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone is the shit. I mean, I actually own the entire series, the original TV show. I bought it. I bought it a discount on a bundle on Vudu, and I've been enjoying the shit out of that. I've only watched a few episodes into season 1, but I also grew up watching a lot of oldies like the Twilight Zone and Mr. Ed, Gilligan's Island, the classics.
I was more with the Crypt Keeper. That's what I know more.
Yeah. And sometime in the 90s, we eventually got HBO. And yeah, that's when I was introduced to Tales from the Crypt, when that was airing in the 90s. That was crazy because, first of all, I wasn't supposed to be watching TV on a school night. And so I would actually sneak up.
Right.
I would sneak out or like quietly creep out of my bedroom and like turn the television on super quiet and like sit there with my head like right by the TV screen so only I can hear it. The worst, man, the worst. But strict parents, they raise sneaky kids. So here I am today, getting away with murder. But yeah, man, 7 years, Carnival Spirits. Got to give a huge shout out to Scotty Balls.
Yeah,
Scotty Two Balls is the godfather of Carnival Spirits. He created it. It was his vision. He's the one who was giving genuine, vlogs about our, shared passion for ICP, the Dark Carnival, everything psychopathic, but mostly the Dark Carnival. And I digress, but Scotty's the shit. And
it was crazy. at DCG Con to see him there because I had met you before at the gathering, but at DCG Con that was my first time getting to hang out, and I think everybody's time, right, to hang out with Scotty Ball.
Yeah, that's the only time we've ever got to hang out with him.
So that was definitely cool.
And that's what people don't take into consideration when they just hear about like, oh, an event got, shut down early and, whatever. But it was also like one of the greatest times of my life. It was one of the best Juggalo gatherings ever. It was so tight. And it was in Colorado, which I had never been before. It's like, yep. Juggalos just hop around from exotic locations, and just fucking have epic family reunions all over the fucking globe, jumping out fucking to the UK, Australia. I'm selfish, so I don't really want to see ICP traveling the world too much. You feel me? Because anytime your favorite band is off on European tours, getting showered with all that European love, getting fucking dump trucks full of European pussy, all right, they don't want to come back to America.
Right. See, that's why I'm hoping they go to Japan. So I'm looking for any reason to go to Japan.
Dude, if Jay goes to Japan, he'll never come back. All right.
Oh, dude, I'd never fucking come back.
Let's keep Jay away from Japan, yo. I don't want them stealing Violent J from us.
I'd go there and just, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna learn the language. I'm gonna fucking stay here, and I'm never coming back.
I will do that, except learn the language.
Oh, dude, I would learn it. I would definitely. I mean, I'm already kind of trying to. Really? I hate having to watch, anime or Gaki no Tsukai and having to read fucking subtitles. It sucks.
No, I feel you. I had a girlfriend who was half Chinese and half Taiwanese, and she would teach me a little bit of the language, but. Right. But man, I got broken English already.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying, fam? Yeah, English has got to be the worst language to learn because there's like fucking 1,700 different versions of it. Can't even understand what we're saying when we're in different time zones and below the equator, fucking accents and shit.
I mean, just imagine, you never been here, and then you go to like Louisiana, and you hear the way they fucking talk, and then, or you end up in Brooklyn, and just all the different accents here.
I also had a Korean girlfriend who, she is 100% Korean because she immigrated from Korea when she was 3 years old, it was like orphanage style, and got adopted by a white family here in Massachusetts. So she was raised, in like what do you call it? In like Cottonmouth Kings, or the East Coast version of the Cottonmouth Kings neighborhood.
Right.
Whatever that is. Not necessarily like Richie Rich, silver spoons, but more like facts of life, I guess. I don't know. Maybe Charles in charge, No, but so this chick, her name's Megan. I'm not trying to fucking dox my exes, but I'm just saying, like, she was Korean, but she was like the whitest Korean ever. She doesn't know a lick of Korean. Like, she doesn't speak it. Like, she literally had like white girl brain, and right. She's just trapped inside of a Korean body. And so the obstacles of looking like you're foreign, looking like you're like you can't speak English, looking like but then it's deceptive. It's deceptive. You have no idea where people are actually from just by looking at that outer surface,
Oh yeah. No, I mean, come on. I'm Mexican. I felt like it's this is I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but when I was at the gathering gathering 17, um, I saw very few black people, very few Mexicans, but I saw this one Mexican family at a grocery store somewhere, and they're like, "Hey, you're just like us," and like they wouldn't stop they wouldn't stop looking at us. It's pretty fucking funny. I got a kick out of that.
Wait, were they juggalos?
No, 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 they're just Mexican.
So you're saying that you just like bumped into some other Mexicans and they like freaked out about it?
That's what they look like. Like, oh hey, you're just like us.
What? Oh, you mean they were trying to figure out some sort of common bond between juggalos and themselves, and then they were like, wait, a Mexican juggalo.
No, I don't think they were juggalos.
Well,
But
no,
I didn't see.
I'm just saying that they see all these juggalos in town, right? Because the circus is in town.
Right.
But they can't see one fucking common thread between us and them.
Oh, okay. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
One thing that I tripped out, I saw some fucking Mennonites over there. That tripped me out. Like the fuck, I forgot the other word for it. Those people that go without electricity and they dress like in olden times. I'm fucking blanking on the word. Anyways, we'll skip that since I blanked out.
I can't help you because I was reading the chat, but go ahead.
No, you know what's crazy is I've stopped smoking weed for way over a year now, maybe a year and a half. Amish, thank you, Amish. But I've noticed that I was able to think of things quicker while I was smoking rather than now that I've been sober. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, they say that if you want to study for a test, that when you're studying the night before the test, you smoke a bunch of weed and then you study, and then the next day when you go to take your test, right before the test, you smoke a bunch of weed, and that's going to make you remember all of the questions and the answers from your practice session, your study session. That's
isn't that the movie How High?
All right, I admit I'm just clowning but what I have heard is I think with gum, I feel like it's gum or something, or listening to classical music, like something without words, but so anything. It doesn't matter what kind of music. I would just throw on some like Iron Maiden, something melodic and metal. I mean, but yeah. So if you're studying and you chew gum, and all the information, you're going to retain that information when you go take that test. Chew the same flavor gum, and the nerves in your taste buds firing with your brain cells and all that shit is going to help you, like subconsciously. The answers will just come to you magically. So seems legit.
Or maybe study.
No, I'm saying while you study. So in other words, while you're studying, you're doing you're studying and you're chewing gum. But then when you go take the test, you chew the same flavor gum. It's gonna remind you of when you were studying, and it's just gonna bring all the answers right back to you.
I don't know. It's a little suspect.
Now let me explain it to you again until you figure.
But I definitely miss Ohio and the drive over there. There's something about living here and never getting to go outside of your state.
I think you need to move. I think you need to fucking get out of that state. Go anywhere, even if it's somewhere where people look like you, like Alaska. Go live in an igloo.
Oh God, dude, Alaska. Speaking about Alaska, they had a fucking 7.0 earthquake, so I'm good on Alaska right now.
What?
No, I'm serious.
What today?
Yeah, like a few hours, like I don't know, 6, 7 hours ago. It's all over the
I'm
like
so
YouTube and Facebook and shit.
I'm out of the loop, man. If,
Well,
if CPN
the
doesn't
thing
talk about
is,
it on his live show, I don't know what happens.
the thing is that I follow a lot of tornado Facebook pages, and they report about anything with weather, and I've seen it. But now,
Uh,
if I were to move anywhere, I would go to California, not for the weed, but for comedy and wrestling. That's what I would go to California for.
that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go to California. My sister recently moved to California, and also Cali Green Too Fresh is in California, and I have a couple other homies on the West Coast, and I would like to do a California couch tour.
The California couch tour.
Yeah, I'll basically just travel along the forest fire line, right there.
I think it's out now.
Well, I'm just saying that everybody lives like in completely different. Like everyone lives like 3 fucking hours from each other. I looked it up. No one's all in one spot. It's all across California. So if I'm gonna go, I have to like just do a lap around California, and
Right.
either that or I gotta like roll a dice or decide which one of my friends I like more. No, I'm going to go visit my sister and then hopefully have a rent a car or take a cheap flight. I don't know how they do it. Like let's say traveling from San Francisco to LA, those distances. I mean, depending on how cheap I can figure that out. I guess I could travel plan and buy all the tickets I need, just knowing all right, on this day I'm going to touch down here, I'm going to take off, and yada yada. But
Right.
I've been to California before.
Oh yeah, I've definitely been there. I've been there a few times.
I think it was like 2005, maybe 2006.
For some reason, and whatever, it don't matter how people feel about this band, but when I think about California, I think about Evanescence's first album because like that's what I was listening whenever. I think that was the big album around the time. So when I think of California, I think of that album. I don't even think about fucking Cottonmouth King.
Well, growing up, I would think of California because of the Beach Boys.
Right.
They wish they could all be California girls. So right from a very young age, I've always thought that California is stuck up because they got all the hotties.
I would assume that to be true.
But also, I think REM has a song called "I Remember California" or something on their Green album '88.
Speaking about Green album, I saw a movie that's coming out called The Green Book. I wonder if Twisted has anything to do with it.
Well, if they're not trying to get on that soundtrack rather, they're fucking up.
Yep.
Because that's the goal right there. That's the dream. The only one really who's been able to pull it off is Tech Nine and ICP. I'm trying to think. I can't think of any instances where Twisted's music has been in a motion picture yet. I'm sure it will be. Boondocks, he got his song on a Orange is the New Black episode.
Right. What has Tech Nine been on?
Oh man, I can't remember right now, but Tech Nine he's got a track on a couple movies. And remember, there was a little snippet of a music video in Suicide Squad.
Oh, was there?
Yeah,
I'm the wrong person to ask about that type of those superhero movies.
yeah. This is a good trivia question because I honestly don't know what movie has Tech Nine had a song featured in. Because I know he has. Alpha Dog. Good looks, Steel City. It's been a minute since I've seen that, and I've been meaning to because I want to watch it. I've been trying to catch a bunch of movies starring Homeboy that died young.
Alpha Dog. That's about that one black dude in the hood, right? Like he's like a samurai or something like that. Or am I thinking about another movie?
No, you're thinking of Ghost Dog.
Ghost Dog, god damn it,
yeah. With Forrest Whitaker and his lazy eye.
Dude, Ghost Dog was a badass fucking movie.
Yes, I agree. But Alpha Dog, I think, is a true story about like a kid getting kidnapped.
Right.
And I don't know, it's like a house party gone wrong. All I know is Justin Timberlake's in it. Justin Timberlake's been popping up in good movies left and right. You gotta hand it to him.
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
Who is blingity bling blinging? Oh, I see. Hold on here. Somebody wants to join us.
Okay.
Give that right here just in time. Because I think it might be about time for some Juggalo Clown libs, y'all. And isn't it crazy that our mutual friend, Jared, the wrestler, he designed this pamphlet, this book.
Dude, that's fucking nuts.
His wrestling name, it's
Jared Savage, I believe.
Is it? Are you sure?
I believe it's Jared Savage.
I think he changed it.
Did he?
Because on his Facebook profile, it says Violator Franklin.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Violator Franklin. That just rolls right off the tongue. I like Savage though. Well, whatever his go by is, his wrestling gimmick is what?
I don't know too much because I don't really get to watch his federation that he's in, but I know he does wear a mask. It's just a plain black mask, but then he wears the Axe AXE Forever face over it. I believe that's probably just for his entrance, and then he just takes it off and he wears a black mask.
Okay, I've never actually seen any of his matches, but
I do know that he's actually been world champion, and I could be wrong, but I think he lost it in a ladder match. But he has been world champion where he wrestles at.
Right. Well, and for anyone curious how we know this dude, well, we met him at the Gathering 17, right?
Yeah.
And he had a broken foot.
Yeah, he walked up on crutches.
Didn't we see him before and after he got his crutches? Like, I feel like dude got a broken foot, and we weren't sure if he wasn't sure if he was gonna be able to stick around. And then he ended up getting some crutches, and he was like, "I'm still here."
Yeah, he wanted to do the JCW tryouts, but then he fucked up his foot.
Right. So that didn't happen. But
No.
I was really surprised, man, because I showed a video. I showed this off in a video. He hit me up and he was like, "Yo, man, I designed that book." And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" So props to him, man. Like
That's
this
crazy.
ain't half bad. Like, and I don't know if that means he like wrote everything out. Maybe someone else did that, but he's the one that actually did the layout design. So, and we should be having a special guest here. Or was it so long ago that? Oh no, he sees the link. All right, cool. All right, Panic. So here it says endless juggalo fun, or call your fucking mom. Do I really even have to read these instructions? I'm sorry, these directions. I'm obviously the reader. So that makes all of you guys the writers. I'm going to call on you guys to fill in the blanks. So when I read the completed Juggalo Clown Libs game to the other players, they will discover that you have actually written a story that is fantastic, screamingly funny, shocking, silly, crazy, or just plain retarded, depending on which words each writer calls out. So we'll just start this and here we go.
Is that Scotty?
Yeah, what's up, Scotty?
Hey, what's up, man?
Yo, you're just in time for Clown Libs. You ready to do this or what?
Oh shit. Which one you on? Did you just start?
Yeah, we're barely beginning.
Oh
Are you
yeah,
driving?
no, you came at the right fucking time, man. Perfect time.
All right, well, it's good seeing you guys.
You're out?
That's what I thought. He's all, fuck this shit.
I'll play for a minute. I'll play for a minute here.
Oh, you will? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So, all right. Tell you what, why don't you give us our first word? I would like a verb, please.
A verb?
Yeah, a verb.
Drain.
All right.
Did you get that?
Yeah, did you say drain?
Yeah.
Drain. DRAIN.
All right. Drain it is. All right, Panic. Give me a number.
17. Why not? We are on Studio 17, so
17. All right. Let's see. All right. So for the chat, first person to give me an adjective will be used in the story. Go.
that is describing. For those that don't know.
Well, we're just going to assume we have a smart audience and let them figure that out.
Didn't we struggle a little bit with this the first time?
I'm struggling with it right now. I'm reading the definition of it right now. So that way I could properly judge the. All right, an adjective. Describe something or somebody like lumpy, soft, ugly, messy, short. All right. Do we got something?
I don't know. I don't know if that would actively be an adjective. I don't know if that would be.
Yeah, it is.
Would it be?
Sure. Sure it is.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Come on. Somebody smart. Help us out.
The second one was fat.
Well, fat is definitely an adjective, so we'll go with that one.
I think they're describing me.
Nice try. That's right. Well, they may be, man, but we don't even know what this story.
Active is an adjective because it describes something, but actively is not.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to be choosy because it needs to make sense in the sentence. All right, here's the next one. Scotty, give me an exclamation.
Holy fuck balls!
Just to give you an example, what it says in the quick review, an exclamation or a silly word is any sort of funny sound, gasp, grunt, outcry like wow, ouch, whoop, ick, or fuck. So do you want to stick with holy fuck balls? Are you sure
Absolutely.
You don't want it? All right. just want to make sure we're clear.
Yeah.
All right, panic. And then after panic, the next one's going to be for the chat. But panic, I need a verb.
A verb? Run?
All right. So for the 17 live viewers, give me body parts, plural body parts.
So we got titties.
Was that the first one?
Yeah, not slim one. Put that.
Are we going to continue to do first or best? Because now I see testicles. That's great. Testicles over titties any day, right? Right?
I don't know about that.
Well, now we're getting into knees, ankles, liver, butthole, arm. Dude, arm. I said plural. You had one job, not one arm. The fuck? And same with butthole. It's supposed to be plural. You can't have two buttholes.
I bet there's someone out there that does in fact have two anuses.
Yeah, isn't that in the bonus hidden track of Tunnel of Love? When Violent J says double rosebuds.
Yep. Double rosebuds.
Or wait, is it most tasteless or I can't remember.
No, Fat Sack Jack.
Fat Sack Jack.
It was his secret that he had two anuses.
Fat Sack Jack.
Well, all right, but you know what? Titties came first, so I guess we're going with titties.
I mean, me personally, I like thighs on a girl, so, but that's just me, I guess.
I get it, but it wasn't your turn, so we're gonna have to go with titties. All right, Scotty balls. Drug. I need a drug.
Peyote.
I thought we're gonna go with Tide Pods.
Panic. I'm sorry, brother, but I need another verb. I think this is the third verb in a row for you. This is third verb.
Destroying.
All right. And for the chat, we need an adjective. Examples of adjective are describing words. like short, messy, or fugly.
Looks like we got nice.
I think that was already there. He was just saying nice.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure, bro. All right, so DC Fago guy, he was quick. He said moist.
There you go.
I can tell that he's like being mischievous here, like because everybody knows that there's a small percentage of people that are turned off by the word moist, and now the word moist is being said in multiple times. So it's like, wah. All right, we got to power through this, man. We only got 10 more minutes until the next live stream. Whose turn is it? Scotty, it's your turn.
I think it's mine. I think so.
All right, I need a food.
We'll go with Fago pancakes.
All right. Panic. I need a food, please.
We'll go with General Chicken.
General Chicken.
Yeah, the General Tao or Toe, whatever the fuck his name is.
General
Why you got to give me a word that you can't even confidently
TSO
expect
TSO
to confidently pronounce it?
I think it's Tao.
So General Tao Chicken.
Yes.
All right. Now I can already see the chat, and here is for the chat. I need a food, another food. Yes. This is 3 foods in a row.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this story is almost over. There's only like 2 more. So this is the last one from the chat. Give me a food.
Taco?
Oh, we got a taco?
I believe so.
All
Man,
right.
this went by quick.
Scotty Balls, I need a cuss word, please.
Microb.
What?
Could you repeat?
Microb.
I asked for a cuss word, not your fucking safe word.
It's like the worst cuss word out there.
Not your safe word.
I couldn't understand you.
Microb is like the worst cuss word out there you could use. Microb.
What?
MEECROB. You never heard of microb? Look it up. It's like way worse than shit, fuck, cunt, pussy ass.
Am I being punked right now? I just don't understand. Like we're not making up words here. This isn't Boulder Dash.
I'm just not making this word up. It's microb. It's
yeah. Look at this. This is like something you saw in South Park. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to Google this right now.
all right.
Because I need a definition of this word. I'm not just putting something your fucking son broke on the fucking breaking news. I think that's the channel Scotty's been watching. So
it's a good channel though.
Can I just say that was one of the funniest things I've fucking seen in a long time? Like legitimately, like. He killed it. Did he even know what he was saying?
No.
Oh
that
my
was
God.
Improv.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Is that the Feats video?
Yeah.
Can I play that for people?
Yeah, dude, go ahead. If you can pull it up real quick.
I think I got time to do that. Hold on. All right, hold on here.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, about died when we found that.
All right, check this out. So just to explain what you're going to be looking at here. Okay, here's so I'm on your it's on your Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's Scotty Ball's Instagram. So what? Your son got a hold of your wife's cell phone? Is that what it was?
Yeah, her tablet.
All right, and he recorded it. How old's your son?
5.
Check this out.
Breaking news. Some breaking news is rare. Some breaking news is there's a foot wobbling. There's 2 foots wobbling. Here's some breaking news.
Oh my God, it kills me. Holy shit.
I'm such a proud father, man. Proud father moment right there. I'm telling you. He's going places.
God damn. Woo. All right, man. Well, look, we got 4 minutes left in our broadcast, and I think everybody wants to hear the story that we just wrote together. So I'm going to read this shit to you. I'm just writing down the last ones right now. And let's see here. What was the third food we got? Was it tacos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Panic. I need an adjective, and then we're done.
Disgusting.
All right, guys. I made you wait all this time. I'll even turn the camera back on. So we just wrote this together with Juggalo Clown Lives. The story is called The Dark Carnival. Straight up, that's the story. All right, so it says, it's time to go for a drain around the Dark Carnival. You can only make it 17 feet before you see a fat-ass juggalo. Holy fuckballs. You run at the top of your titties. You share a puff of your stogie. Of your stogie. He matches you some peyote. The munchies set in. Now it's time to go eat. So you destroy your favorite carny food stand. All the moist selections were there, like Faygo pancakes, General Tao, tacos, Microid. You say with delight, this will be a disgusting night. This has been my favorite one so far that we.
That was good.
So if you want to hear the other 3, we did 3 of these on every Saturday afternoon, episode 100. So if you want to go check out that episode, that's where we do the first 3. And you better believe we're going to do this shit again. So anyways, this is it, man. Panic, Scotty Balls, thank you for joining me. Studio 17, thank you for having me. Everybody watching in the live stream, you guys are awesome. I'm Beastmaster. Check out Carnival Spirits. Check out my channel. Check out Scotty's. Check out the Juggalo takeover that we had over Thanksgiving. And if you want, submit a video for our New Year's takeover coming up in 2019. We'd like to feature you in our reindeer games. And that being said, everybody have a fucking great night. I think DC Faygo guy is up next. And I think he's doing a sinker float with Megs. So that'll be the shit. I'm going to be watching. I'll see you guys in the chat.